Judaism is man and God. That's only one part of it. The other part is what we call, and I'll help you out later, bein adam li adam, between man and man. How we behave towards each other. That's it. That is the critical criteria. But there's one problem. I mean, you know, I went through this. I go through this again and again. You know, maybe I'll find something in one of the commentaries. Maybe I could find a rabbi, you know, because all the major Orthodox organizations, the ones who follow Judaism in its tradition, and the ones who have a different point of view, you know, they have a different point of view. I won't comment on that. But the ones who follow traditional Judaism, you know, they're very consistent. They've got a problem. You know, maybe this is the answer. Maybe we take the Torah, God forbid, and we throw it in the garbage. Because this is God's word. I didn't make it up. And God is very, very clear about it. Some people don't care. You have a right not to care. That is your right. That's what America's all about. We should respect each other. But I've got a problem. You know, the Torah is so clear on this subject. I've sat at my Shabbos table talking to the dozens of people who come for meals on Friday night. We've had discussions, listening to other people, looking for something. There is nothing. I'm sorry, there is no choice for me. I don't have a choice on this. And I am open-minded, sir. I am open-minded. But there are certain things you can't compromise on. You have certain things, unless I get rid of this and all the rest of the books. And by the way, this is a wonderful book. Wonderful things in here about how we should treat each other. If only we were to treat each other the way the Torah talks about, the way the Bible talks. Respect. You know, the arguments that have been made over the past few months. You know, the polls. I don't remember anyone ever showing me a poll in 2009. Anyone circulating polls to me to tell me why I should be for or against gay marriage, because those polls showed that most New Yorkers were against gay marriage. By the way, in the very latest, I think, Siena poll, when people in New York were asked what are the important issues to them, guess how important this issue was. 16% said this was important. 16%. Now, I know to a lot of people here it is extremely important, and I understand that, but I can't help you, and no one here should have any fear. Do what your heart tells you. If you think we should redefine marriage, you want to tell God, you don't know what you're talking about, you got it all wrong, do it. But I will not do anything like that. So polls, and by the way, talking about civil rights, the Siena poll that was circulated so often, when you look at the minority community in that poll, could you look? 46 to 45. 46% said yes, 45% no. That's the minority community. I assume they know nothing about civil rights in the black community. But that was the poll, and all the polls pretty much indicate the same thing. You know, one of the things I love, I gotta tell you, I came close to maybe changing my point of view when I started looking at all the celebrities who were telling New Yorkers what the moral, what the right thing was. And none other came close, Lady Gaga. When Lady Gaga got involved and told us this, you know, we should support gay marriage, I said, you know, Lady Gaga, you know, she is my example of how I should lead my life and how I should behave. Came close, but didn't quite do it. Another thing, another great argument, I mean, forget about your views and what you really believe in, fundamental religious beliefs. You should support this. You know why? It's going to bring in $400 million into the economy of New York. Throw it all away. Throw away traditional marriage, $400 million. That's an argument? What happened to your principles? What happened to our principles? What happened to doing what we think is right in your heart? I have no ill feelings towards anyone. Never had. It's not the way I do my life. You know, sometimes people make mistakes. They say certain things, I mean, one time Jesse Jackson said, "Hi, me town," and it was only once, and he said he didn't really mean it. Well, thank God I could say to you today, and I don't want to tell you exactly how old I am, but I'm older than most of you. I have never done that in my entire life against any group of people. I have my differences with certain people, but I've never uttered a racist remark against any group because how could I? Not with my background. It should not be about politics. It should be about what you believe. And we should respect the different points of view. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I am far from perfect. I do my best in terms of adherence. But this issue is crystal clear. And there's a list. And by the way, this issue is mentioned throughout the Bible. It's mentioned not only in the 5 books, but Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah. I can't tell you. I don't understand a lot of things, but there are certain things, and that's what, you know, belief is all about. You accept certain things. You believe certain things. That's why it's called belief. And I wish it wasn't in the book, because if it wasn't, I'd be standing right next to you over there, pushing this, supporting it, because there would be no reason not to. So I urge everybody here, don't let politics get in the way. I agree, do not let politics get in the way. Do what you think is right. And if you are prepared to redefine marriage tonight and the next day or two in the Senate, then do it. But think of what you are doing. This is serious business. Thank you very much.